This is a review of the LeeKooLuu wireless backup camera and monitor kit that I just purchased on Amazon. I am sitting in my 2011 Toyota Sequoia. I have hooked up the camera to a small battery, 12-volt battery, and placed it on my other vehicle, which is a pickup truck, and I placed it on the back of the bed of the pickup truck. It's about, I would say, 35 feet from where I'm sitting right now. And I temporarily placed the monitor right here on my dashboard. I have not put the mount on the back of it for this review. I will do that a little later. And the picture is excellent. I have no complaints about that. So even though it doesn't claim that this will work on say a small trailer as a backup camera, my bet is that it probably would. But I am not testing that at this point, except for the distance involved is substantial right now. As I say, the picture is excellent. The only complaint I might have is that because the system is so flexible and allows you to do so many things as far as orientation of the picture, the backup guidelines can be adjusted in many ways, the color in the picture and things of that nature. So the options that you are allowed to play with are many, and the controls for those options are on the back of the display, right over here. Those 5 buttons. The instructions that come with the unit are pretty good. It's just that I am probably of the age where technologically I'm getting a little slower. But in reality, once you set this up, essentially everything will be set the way you want it. As far as, if you're using it as a backup camera, you'll just press the on button on the cigarette lighter adapter and away you go. If you want to use it as a forward-facing traffic camera DVR, then you have to play with what's on the back of it. But I don't imagine you'll be switching it back and forth too often. And I would say that I would give it between 4 and 5 stars. And as I say, some of that lack of a 5th star might be my lack of experience with technology today. But overall, the unit was packed very nicely, has all the necessary accessories. The only thing you might want to add, and I believe that they will give you, if you ask them nicely, a second camera so that you can have a forward-facing camera as well as the backup camera. Anyway, that's the end of my review. As I say, overall, I like it a lot, and I would give it between a 4 and a 5 star rating. Thank you.
As you can see, looking out my mirrors, sometimes the view is completely blocked. But other times, if I have a complete clear view, I still can't tell if there's somebody in my blind spot. I'm really dangerously driving here. This is not cool with me. Until, look at this. Isn't that great? Yep, I just put a rear view camera mount on my actual mirror. I taped it there. Yup. Buyer beware. This product comes with a very sketchy power-up situation. This is the power-up situation. They gave me 2 of these cords. Came in the box. I've messaged the company several times about the issue, and they have not sent me anything else. They just keep wanting me to do this video for them. So I'm doing the video for you, but I need you to know that to make this video happen, I've been forced to use the pigtail that they give me. And just have it hanging out the window. The reason being is I've already got one of these wired. I got it wired through here, all the way through the door. Finally got the damn thing wired up. So proud of myself. So happy. I get to make this review and not be an a-hole when I do it. Until I realized so buyer beware. You can buy this product, but only if you're comfortable cutting into your vehicle's wiring system. And I've tried twice, and I've blown my fuses both times, but I have not gotten this camera to work with the vehicle wiring. So I was trying to wire it to the cigarette lighter, but the camera, the monitor, it's great. I couldn't want more, except for I would like it to work. I would like to put it on my vehicle, and I can't. So unless my window's rolled down, I can't use this.
So here's the backup camera that I just purchased and just received. I'm going to do a quick review on it. Go ahead and start the car here, and you can see it connects very quickly. And you've got lots of options on this one. You can put an SD card in, you can record on it, which is really nice. And you can move these parking lines around a little bit. There's a menu here, but I think, oh yep, you can switch too to different, you can add a bunch of different cameras. You can have multiple camera views up, so if you put one on the front of the car, so you could show both. But if you go to this menu, you can navigate through this menu, and there's like a lot of different options on here. There's pairing for the different cameras. You can mess with the picture. You can do all kinds of stuff. The record, play, just all your settings is on here, which is really nice. It's a lot fancier than the other cameras that are out there, I think, personally. But if we go back to this again, you can move these lines around too and adjust them how you want them. But the picture is really nice. It's a very crisp, very clear, and it's got this big monitor. I mean, that's a really nice size monitor. So far I'm pretty impressed with it. Works really well. I like all the options.
This is the LeeKooLuu backup camera and monitor kit. Trying to do a little test run here like it says to do in the directions. Got it all hooked up with the test wires. And when we give it power, it automatically comes on, which is great. There's the power. We got the camera here pointed right at the ceiling. A little boot up time there. The issue I've got is when I hold my hand over it, it keeps freezing the image. You can see I'm waving my hand directly over the camera, but the image on the camera keeps either blacking out and freezing the image. So if I was backing up a trailer right now, I'm going to wreck my trailer if I'm relying on this product. That is no go for me.